I'm going to come on here and admit something about Santa Muerte that is proof, there's evidence that sometimes things don't happen for a reason. The very first thing that I ever asked Santa Muerte for was to be able to get pregnant. Somebody messaged me recently asking how to appeal to her to make this happen, and I said, I don't know. Because that's the very first thing that I asked her that she didn't give me. And so one of my friends said that you don't ask death for life in that manner, but then people are asking death for life all the time. That's literally their relationship, asking death for life. It didn't happen, obviously, or else you'd see me with a baby in the videos. That baby would probably be like 10 years old now. But it didn't happen, I think, for a reason. I think it was because she knew that I was having upcoming health conditions, especially with my uterine stuff, hormonal stuff. I have problems with my hormones. She knew that I was going to be too busy. She knew that I was just going to, at this age, start to feel too old to be able to take care of a little baby, you know? And I can promise you, like, if it happened right now, of course, I'd welcome it with open arms. I mean, that's my child, of course. But, I mean, if I had a choice, I would say no. And the reason being is because I'm 43 now, and I just feel I'm part of that McDonald's age. So the people in my generation, some of us, we feel like really old because of our diet, because of our upbringing, because we've seen a lot in our lifetime. We've seen a lot. And I just don't think that with me and my husband, we're just like, we're looking forward to retirement. Just put it like that. We're looking forward to bringing my 17-year-old son with me into retirement. That's strange. It stopped recording for some reason. But yeah, we're looking forward to retirement, man. Like, we want to be able to go places and vacation and have a good time, you know, stuff like that. Like, once it set in that baby was not going to happen, I became okay with it. It still hurts. It took a few years, you know, but I'm okay with it now. But that's the very first thing that I ever asked her for. And I know that she grants it, because why else would there be statues with the baby on them? People take those literally. I know that she grants it. I know she does. But she just didn't grant it for me. And that was the very first thing that I asked. I think that the next thing that I asked after that was for relief for Houston, because Houston was underwater. I remember having a picture on my phone saying, fast relief for Houston. So the very first things that I asked her for were that. They were selfish, and then they began to become a little bit more humble and for others. And then the only thing that, like, I ask her for now, you know, is protection and support, healing. I don't ask her for nothing bad. I wouldn't want to anyway. You know, I'm not one of those people that wakes up in the morning like, oh yeah, you know, I wanna hurt somebody. I've never been like that. If I want to hurt somebody, I'll do it on my own. I won't ask her to intervene. I'll do that shit on my own. Or me and some spirits that like to do that dirty work, we'll do it together, but I would never put that on her shoulders. I wouldn't taint her like that. See, because my Santa Muerte is like holy. Different people have different ones. We just have to come to the realization that different people have different ones. And it all depends on what it is that they need. Like attracts like. So the one that they have is the one that they need. It's really that simple, in my opinion. They're not going to have a Santa Muerte that serves them no purpose. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share that because not too many people share their failure stories with Santa Muerte. They share their success stories. So that's my failure story.